So in this video, we're going to dive a little deeper into syncopated strumming patterns. So remember, syncopation is accenting the offbeat, the weaker beat. We're doing a lot of eighth notes, so it's accenting the ands of the eighth note, right? So each of these strumming patterns is going to be a bunch of eighth notes, but we're going to be eliminating one downbeat each time. So strumming pattern number 1, we're going to eliminate beat 1. Strumming pattern number 2, we're going to eliminate beat 2, and so on. So we're going to do these to a metronome. They might be a little challenging. You're going to feel a little unstable hitting those off beats, but I promise you, with practice and time, these will become more comfortable and they'll sit with you a little better. So I have my metronome on 80 beats per minute for all of these, and I'm just going to play each one for like a minute straight. So the first one, I'm just going to demonstrate, always on a C chord we're doing these with. So the first one, you're going to omit the downbeat, but play the offbeat of beat 1. So it's going to be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you can dampen those strings, because a rest means you don't want any of the noise of the strings or the sound of the strings to be ringing, because a rest is when you completely stop playing and there isn't any music happening. You're resting. So you have to rest the strings, you have to mute the strings a little bit, stop them from ringing out. So your first downbeat instead of a strum is going to be to kind of just dampen the strings. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So this is going to be 1 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So I'm going to put the metronome on, 80 beats per minute, and we'll try this first exercise together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So strumming pattern number 2, we're going to rest on beat 2. So it's going to sound like this. Down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you have to stop beat 2 from ringing out. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I'm going to put the metronome on 80 beats per minute, and we're going to play that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're on to pattern number 3, leaving out beat number 3. So this one's going to be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Counting that much leaves me so out of breath. All right, so as far as downs and ups, it's going to be down, up, rest, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up. rest, up, down, up. So we're going to do that 80 beats per minute to the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, up, up, down, up. Lastly, we're going to omit beat 4 from the equation. And these are like mathematical equations, right? Okay, so let me catch my breath. So we're going to do down, up, down, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, rest, up. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 okay. 80 beats per minute to the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and All right, so hopefully you don't hate me now that I've made you do all those weird syncopated patterns. But playing these offbeats and these syncopated patterns are going to be great because once you go back to the more stable patterns with a lot of the downbeats and less of the offbeats, you're going to go, oh wow, this is really easy to feel now. I think you're going to find, you know, I think the thing is, as a beginner, people are afraid to push themselves over to that next level. They like to kind of stay in their comfort zone. But if you kind of push yourself out a little further and then come back, you're going to go, oh, wow, I think I made some progress. That's kind of how people get over their plateaus where they're stuck. A lot of it is just out of fear. They think they like need to master this thing before they go on. And it's good to take your time and try to master things that you already know. But sometimes when you take a step ahead, going back is a lot easier. You start to realize, wow, it's not as hard as I remember it being, or, you know, maybe it's a little easier than before. So I'm going to break those down into separate little isolated videos in the next section so that you can, you know, choose a pattern and play along to it. I hope this was a helpful video, and I'll see you at the next one.